We will call the Springfield Planning Commission for September 2nd to order and stand to the stage. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, Kimberly, we're ready to call the roll.
Okay. Allen,
Here.
Bibb,
Here.
Boyd. Here. Gray.
Here.
Cole. Regis. Richard. Here. Tackett.
Here.
Thomas.
Here.
Townsend.
Here.
8 present, 1 absent, and 1.
Okay, I'm ready for approval, motion for approval of the minutes from the August 5th meeting. Got a motion, is there a second? All in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Okay, they will stand approved. We only have one item of new business tonight, and we will be going back to the old format as far as meeting guidelines. So is there a motion to put item 2.0, and that's discussion of rezoning 3113 Tom Austin Highway from AG to MRO? The motion to put that on the floor for discussion. Got a motion? Okay, got a second. Good luck with this, Kimberly. All in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? We're ready, Dave.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The business that we have on hand is we have received a request from the Tom and Susie Austin estate that's located out on 431. It's just south of Northcrest Hospital. They have requested that the property, which is zoned agricultural, be rezoned to multi-residential and office. They have proposed 31,500 square feet of commercial buildings that on this front here that is approximately 20% of the property, and they're going to do 240 luxury apartments and 50 garage spaces on this property, and that portion of the development is on the other 79.5% of the property. The lot coverage here is about 30.5%, and this is about 12% of the lot coverage at 51,000 feet, 31,500 feet. If staff is in favor of this, we discussed it with the developer and their engineer. We told them that we were changing the bulk MRO regulations to require the commercial. They had no problem with that, and they turned in this as their preliminary to support their rezoning request. If you have any questions, Mr. Don Collins is here with their representative engineer, and two of the gentlemen who have made the request are here as well.
I just heard you mention garage spaces, I didn't quite hear. What about the garage spaces?
There's going to be 50 of them, and they're here, here, and here, and they're individually rented, so they don't, if I'm thinking it, so they don't automatically come with a unit. If you want a garage and they have one available, you can rent a garage.
But there is parking spaces for all.
Yes, sir. There is a total of 485 parking spaces for this proposed development, which breaks down to approximately 2 per unit.
Does that property go all the way down to the creek there?
Yes, sir, it does. This is the creek line down through here. As you can see, well, maybe you can't see very well, but there, the topography breaks off extremely sharp here, even though it's 32 1/3 acres. A good portion of it is, well, I would say, extremely costly to develop if you try to take it down and move that slope back enough. So, they're probably gonna have to do some grading on the top to plateau it off, but, so they're not using, there's gonna be a substantial nice little buffer between what they have and the creek.
The original home and the other structure, party barn, is it gonna be part of this?
I don't think so. I think their intention is they're gonna have to remove Hoss Haven and the party barn.
What about, is the broken line the right of way of the TVA power line?
This, yes, sir, this is the TVA's, power line.
Is the broken line though the right of way? And
Yeah,
is there a setback requirement on right of way, or can you butt right up? I can't tell by looking.
You
at
can
it.
butt right up against it. I mean, I'm sure they're not right up against it, but yeah, as long as you're outside the TVA's right of way or the electric department's right of way or easement, you're good. And they'll keep an eye on it and make sure that they're outside of it.
Sure.
TVA, most definitely. I'm sure Sandy will be out there keeping an eye on it too, once she sees it. She's got us covered.
That's to know whether there was a setback requirement on the right of way.
That's a hefty, what size line is that?
It's a 160.
That's that TVA coming from that substation right over there by Highland
It's
Crest.
usually 150 feet.
And, well, right, and what the size is it?
Oh, the size of the line?
Yeah, that was-
161.
161, okay, but. So, do y'all have any questions of Mr. Collins or questions rezoning? I'm sure they'd be glad to.
Well, this unit's gonna go for price-wise, you said luxury units, or?
Yes, sir, they're luxury units, so they'll go with the market value. I have no idea, the market's pretty high right now comparatively. So, there's no subsidy, will be involved. Am I correct? No subsidy will be involved for rentals. I know that, I've had several discussions with a local, gentleman who works with one of our local industries, and one of the things that he said on a regular basis is, they're now paying their employees a pretty good starting wage, like $17.25 an hour. And one of the things that he hears a lot from his employees is there's not anything to rent in Springfield. They've got the availability to probably rent something that's nice with the money that they're being paid now, but there's nothing to rent. Legacy Village Apartments full, 17th Avenue's full. There's very few things that are available in Springfield that for rent right now. The flats at Woodland, we just got notified yesterday that their permit has been accepted and completed by TDEC. That's only 76 units, and it's got a structured rate based on income. There's only 76 units there on Moreland Drive. So, and then, of course, we're going to, at some point, hopefully, we're going to see 268 units come in associated with that planned unit development that we just approved for, over there on Dr. Kumar's property.
Yeah.
But I don't know, but I think those will be at market value too. And so people get stuff approved, but right now, I think Ryan will testify to this. We've been informed that infrastructure materials are coming at a slow rate for not just developers, but for the city of Springfield as well. So hopefully we'll see that move through and we'll start seeing products being deliverability on a better schedule.
So how far will this be from Dr. Kumar's project if it?
Well, Dr. Kumar's project is, this is the creek. Dr. Kumar's project is just literally right down here. that little bulge in the, right there, that's what we just annexed. That's right, you know, this is 200-300 feet north of Batson Parkway, and they're just 100 feet south of Batson Parkway.
It's good to be.
Need your motion to approve.
I'll second that.
Got a motion to approve and second.
Jeff Reed, Thomas, Mr. Thomas.
Any further discussion? Where do you go?
Tackett,
Yes.
Gray,
Yes.
Boyd, Bill,
Yes.
Richard. Yes. Allen,
Yes.
Thomas,
Yes.
Townsend,
Yes.
passes 8-0.
I did have one other comment on that. I would go by there today and I did see a rezoning sign.
Well,
Unless it's grown up, weeds have grown up or whatever.
I would like to think that we put one out there, but, we have, may not have. I've been a little short-staffed and I've been a little busy. But, I will go ahead and put a sign up out there. We did advertise it in the paper. I'll make sure a sign's put up tomorrow. You know, the public hearing for this will be in October. There'll be plenty of time for you to know this is moving forward.
Good deal.
Thank you for pointing that out. I want to say, we might have just.
Well, it could have been in the weeds, but,
Thank you.
oh, and under, old business, the BZA report.
Yes, sir, we have another lot that's pre-existing, non-conforming, it's on South Gardner Street. Clay Jones is requesting for a variance of 5 foot in the front, so in line with the other houses on the street, and a 10-foot rear setback.
Is there any other business that we need to look at before we train? I'm not hearing anything, so we need adjournment to train.
We need to adjourn. Peyton Moore, Public Works Director, and Kenny Morris, our Stormwater Coordinator, are going to do a presentation about what Public Works does. So let's adjourn for a moment. We have snacks and drinks this time. So let's take a moment, take a break, and then we'll get set back up and we'll go from there.
Does anybody want to make a motion to adjourn? No move. How about that? So I have to adjourn.
Thank you.
Give the snacks and coffee.